Professor,
Yes, man.
we have a new agenda. Well, there's a new agenda in the Congress running through now, and new topics have been arised. Like, for example, citizens' initiative. This means that they can have the right, we can have the right as citizens to present bills, either constitutional or legal bills to the Congress. Do you like that?
Well, in the countries in which we have this popular initiative of legislation, it has never functioned because there is no obligation. I don't know how many signatures are required in Mexico, but let's say 100,000. Well, there's this proposal arises in Parliament, and it remains there. In Italy, we have hundreds of popular proposed buildings which lie in the basement because Parliament is not obliged to accept them. If it were, then it would be very strange. Then there's no point to be a member of Parliament. It's better to be one of those incessant subscribers of new bills. So the instrument is totally inefficient. And if anything, referendums are more powerful because in that case, at least in Italy, but also in other countries, in that case, a threshold of voters required to put forward a referendum proposal is 500,000, which is, annoying because you have to have
signatures.
All the signatures. They must be verified by a public official, etc. Anyhow, you can do it. But even there, many of them are not accepted by the Constitutional Court because what they are, these referendum proposals, are only abrogative. That is, they can eliminate something in a text.
In the law.
But they cannot
Which includes
innovate.
Constitutional provisions also?
Constitutional provisions are not included
I don't think
in
so.
the referendums.
Right. Just for legal
And I would say half of them have been, roughly, I haven't counted them recently, have been overthrown or rejected by the Constitutional Court because the requirements are it should not innovate in anything the existing text, but it should leave a text which is immediately operative under the assumption that no country can remain without an electoral system. So it's this is the problem. A referendum on abolishing atomic power, that was an easy victory. I mean, it was it was done immediately after Chernobyl, so that was an easy victory. Others were easy victories. On electoral reform, we've never had a victory. No proposals. Now this time, there's a strong feeling that the majority premium is invented by Berlusconi, which gives the majority to a minority. So that's the point. That would win and be supported by the population. Italians resent this. They think really that it's incorrect. It's something that is unjust and has to be cancelled. But then I think stupidly some of these drafters of the proposal have injected new things in this text, and the Constitutional Court should reject it because it is specified by the Constitution that the Italian referendums must be abrogativi.
Abrogativo.
That is, only cancel,
Okay.
but not modify.
Not they don't give the right, allow the right to the people
Modify.
to modify or to create. No,
No,
just abrogativo.
you can, you know, with if on the majority premium law of Berlusconi, even abrogate would be enormous because we all want to abrogate the majority premium allotted to a minority.
Right.
So there's a strong resentment on that. But if they want to find a way to link this rejection to in part a proportional system, that won't work. I don't think so. They're trying, but that was stupid. Well, no.
There is another proposal now going through in the Congress, which is linked with the independent candidates. The people, some sectors of the, let's say, civil society in Mexico are pretty upset with the political parties, so they're looking for and pressing for independent candidates. They do not be strong linked with any single party, and they can run for even the presidency. You think that's a good story that could have succeed?
Well, it's a very good, intellectually, it's a very good and proposal.
No party endorsements.
There is no, I would be very surprised if any type of this legislation were ever passed.
Why?
Because parties will fight it in Parliament, and they will fight it also electorally, and it's difficult to have a greater majority than the one that parties can put together in order to dismiss this proposal. I'm not aware of any system. Again, you know, there are some cases, atomic power. Well, that after Japan, you easily win. I mean, and that's happened or will happen. But in most other cases, an independent force that fights, let's say, 10 million of people who obey to their parties is very hard to find. It can happen, but it must be a miraculously popular initiative. And of course, it depends. I mean, maybe if the press decided, or the private television decided to back that, then maybe yes, if it's really a good proposal.